Hello everyone, Monsoon here. Welcome to Starting Out Solitary, and this week we are talking about crystals. This was a viewer requested topic, and I was so excited to do this one because I have been working with crystals quite a bit on my path, and I was excited to share how I use them and what I do with them. So the first thing I do want to say is that when I use the word crystal, when I say crystal, I use it much more broadly than just crystals, meaning amethyst and tiger's eye and things like that. I do use the word crystal to mean stones that I pick up. I do use it to mean coral and shells and things like that. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about two main ways that I use my crystals or my stones. I'm going to share some things that are a little different so that it's not too repetitive of the other videos you've seen, and hopefully give you some ideas on how you can use crystals in your practice. So one of the things I like to do is create little offering bowls or little altars that I can put around the house or bring to work that carry a certain energy, and the crystals allow it to kind of create that energy. So this is one that I created to honor the element of water. What I did is I chose a candle in blue because it's the color of water. Then I used coral, some sea stones that I had that I've collected on my own. This is a part of a crab shell, and then there's also some other little seashells, just little seashells. And these are all things that I found at different trips to the beach in California or Hawaii, or just different little beach adventures. And this is one that just honors the spirit of water, honors the element of water, and then it really carries that vibration of water with a little bit of sand at the bottom. But you can make these for any of the Sabbats or just any energy that you're working on. So if you're working on self-love, you could fill it with all of the crystals that then represent that energy to you. Rose quartz, clear quartz. If you want protection or grounding, you could use tiger's eye, obsidian, black tourmaline, anything like that. And without the candle, they're just as beautiful if you just fill it with stones. And they're great for work if you want something just really inconspicuous, but that has that energy that you've infused into your little dish. Now, another thing that I am new to learning is using my crystals for divination. So I call it stone casting or crystal reading, and I'm just learning how to do this. I've been really hesitant to make videos on it on my private channel or my personal channel because I am so new to it, but I've been getting a lot of requests to make some, so I promise by next week I will have several videos up for you showing you how I do this. In this video, I'm just going to kind of give you the down dirty version of what I do. So what I've done is I've selected crystals that I can visually identify, and that's the rhyme and reason behind these crystals. So I did not pick them for specific properties. I picked them because when I see this, it's tiger's eye. When I see this, I know it's blue lace agate. So I just started with the crystals that visually I can recognize, I can identify them, and that's kind of was my starting point. In the bowl with the crystals, I also have, this is my soul stone. It's just a rock that I picked up. It represents me. So in the reading, this stone represents me, my soul, my personal energy. And this was just a stone that I found, and I carried it with me for several days to kind of just connect and bond with it. And it sits in here with the crystals. I have a book of correspondences, and I will share this in another video. This is just a book that I made of the correspondences specific to the stones that I use in my casting. So the way that I do this is I view it very much the way that I view tarot and oracle, which when I work with tarot and oracle, I view them as a tool for accessing my own divinity, that deeper wisdom, the knowledge, my higher self, messages from my gods. I don't use tarot, oracle, or crystal readings for predicting the future. I view it as a way to really tap into that inner knowledge and inner wisdom. So just like I would with a tarot or oracle reading, I hone in on one particular question. So I'm going to just kind of model how I would do this. So what I do is I take the crystals in my hand, And I usually use 2 hands, but I'm holding my camera. So I hold them all in my hands along with my soul stone, and I focus on the question at hand. So for example, maybe I'm feeling out of balance, and my question is, what will bring me balance? How can I achieve balance? Or where am I off balance? So I pick one question, and I focus on that and really meditate on it. Then I literally cast the stones like that. And then I look at the stone that is closest to my soul stone. So for this particular example, this would be the stone that I would work with. So then I would look this stone up in my correspondences. That is my citrine. So let me go ahead and look it up for you. And I have a whole variety of things that I have journaled about each of the stones, but some of the things I look for are, hold on, gotta find it. Okay, citrine. Cleansing and purification are the key words that go with citrine. It is a bright energy, sun, charging, success. Then I have chakra correspondences. It goes with the solar plexus chakra. The element is fire. And then I have all kinds of other correspondences, metaphysical properties. I have relationship to others, spirituality, magical purposes, deity, and then spiritual application. So from there, I can take it in any of those directions. So maybe I want to spend some time working on my solar plexus, or maybe I want to do a ritual or a working where I'm going to reconnect with the element of fire. Maybe I want to work with the keywords, so sun, cleansing. Maybe I just need to really spend some time grounding myself, doing a ritual cleansing. So I use the book as a jumping off point. I like to take action. I'm an action kind of girl. But actions that I can take that would then help to balance that energy. I'm going to do some videos, again, as I said, on my private channel explaining this a lot more. I can also just carry the stone with me to get that energy. I can do a ritual bath with it. I can use it in meditation. But it gives me a starting point. And then I do have other crystal readings where I would then cast 2 and 3 more times to get even more information. I also do crystal readings where I pair this with oracle cards. And again, I'll show you those on my personal channel. So if you want to know more about how I actually go about doing my crystal readings, I'm going to do some step-by-steps. They are not tutorials because I'm not an expert. It's just sharing what I do and how I do it and kind of the thought and the process that goes behind it. I will have those uploaded by next week, and I'll put an announcement on my Facebook page when those go up because I have had some people requesting those, and I promise they are coming. So this is how I use crystals. My favorite way to use crystals is meditation. I use them on my altars, and then I love really learning how to do the crystal readings. But I did want to share that with you since I don't think it's been addressed in any of the other videos. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you have any questions or comments, of course, leave them below. If you have any topics that you would like for us to cover here at Starting Out Solitary, you can either leave those in the comment section below or put a note on our Facebook page, and we will try to get to that as soon as we possibly can. And I hope you're all having a very, very blessed night, blessed full moon tonight, and until next week, I will talk to you all very, very soon.